Hello everyone, and welcome into my channel. My name is Angie and this is Recover Me, a place where we get downloads from spirit and intuitive messages for your highest good during your recovery and soul journeys. I'm going to read from Keep It Simple today. Got June 6, 2026. Fortunate are the people whose roots are deep. Agnes Mayer said that. A tree's roots seek water and minerals. Though the roots can't easily be seen, they are there. The life of the tree depends on them. The stronger a tree's roots, the higher a tree can grow. We need to set deep roots into the soil of recovery. The soil of recovery is made up of the 12 steps, fellowship and service to others. We'll have to get through storms and high winds in our return to health. In so doing, we'll become beautiful, strong and spiritual. We'll be able to live with both the gentle breezes and the heavy winds of life. Prayer for the day. Higher power, help me believe in what I can't see. Just as I believe that the roots of a tree are there because I can see the leaves, I believe in a higher power because I can see the results. Action for the day. I will ask myself, which step do I need to work on the most right now? I will volunteer to give a meeting on that step. Okay folks, let's tap into spirit, see what our guides have for us today. Put this amethyst over here. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Let's tap into spirit. What do we need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please join us in this act of divination and give us messages for our highest good and the highest good of all. And this is coming. A deck that doesn't want to be shuffled. So let's see. Spirit guides, angels and ancestors, please let this message be seen by those who need to see it most. Only divine messages of love and light allowed into this space. Okay, you guys, let's tap in body, mind and soul. Let us connect deeply. Let's have a look at your current energy. What's the current energy for this collective? 8 of Swords. Open your mind about something. Self-imposed prison of the mind. Magician wanted to pop out. What do you need to focus on? Okay, Queen of Cups. Let's see, we can just get more room here. Queen of Cups. It's focusing on your emotional stability, your proper nurturers. Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. It's also a quite a nurturing energy, you know, that's where growth takes place. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, water sign energy there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you might have those signs strong in your charts. In the recent past, we have the 2 of Cups. It could be your connection with your higher power, your higher self, or with just somebody that's, you know, very aligned to you. Like someone in your soul tribe, as they say. Soulmates, maybe. Let's keep going. What's in your strength position here? What's the strength position look like for this collective, please, Spirit? King of Wands. Ooh. This is very passionate energy. You want to pursue a goal with the passionate fire within. Wands energy is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might be significant. 7 of Wands in the near future, trying to defend your peace. What's your guidance from Spirit at this time? Show me the guidance from Spirit for this collective. Hanged Man. It's a card of Pisces. Hanged Man talks about a new perspective, gaining a new perspective for something. It also talks about maybe rest or taking a break. It's that kind of suspended animation. Let's see what else. What's the influence here for this reading? This card wants to come forward. The Ten of Wands. You've been carrying a burden here for a long time. A lot of burdens for way too long is what I feel with this. And you want to close out a cycle of being overburdened. There might be a bit of confusion around you at the moment. The Two of Swords at the back of the deck. It's almost like blinded by the amount of things that you feel responsible for, that you can't see the wood for the trees. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous card. Look at the rainbow energy there. It's beautiful. So this talks about fast movement, incoming communication, anything like that. Let's see what's your potential outcome. Four of Cups. That's a card of regret, disappointment, being fed up with the same old, boredom maybe. And we got the Page of Wands at the back of the deck here. So that Page of Wands is a messenger coming towards you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't need to be. But it's something like that's inspiring. It's like researching, or you know, that youthful learning energy, like you're teachable, and maybe looking into something, or they're coming to you with an inspired idea, you know, something that's going to fire you up. So let's see, what do we want to get? I think it's the Everyday Witch again. We'll get these to clarify your reading. Let's have a look. Holy Spirit, tap in here please and show us what we need to know to clarify this reading for my collective in sobriety. Sober living. I wasn't sure, should I change the name of the channel? So comment below if you have any insights or ideas regarding a name that would be more maybe appropriate for the channel, you guys. If anything I say resonates, of course do like, share and subscribe. We have the High Priestess at the back of the deck. I love to see that. That's you tapping into your inner wisdom. So we got the Eight of Swords and the Magician first of all, Spirit. Can we clarify the Eight of Swords and the Magician card? Oh wow, very powerful here. The Empress energy. It's like very nurturing, fertile, where growth takes place. Ace of Swords, back of the deck. This is getting clarity, or being triumphant, having a breakthrough. It can also be, what's the word, Spirit? It's breakthrough energy. Like, you know, it's kind of a eureka moment. Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison of the mind. And it's like you're alchemizing in this magician energy of yours, where you have all the tools about you to get this under control. I feel you can see that woman in this image, she's convinced that she's trapped in her mind. The Swords energy is of the mind, and she can't see any way around it, and it's, you know, all these energies pulling from you. It's very like the Seven of Wands. These wands are coming towards you there. They all have a hand, you know, at the end of them. And it's just that you can't find your peace within. But this is like, you are protecting yourself from external forces there. You can see the woman here is actually freed. She's not blindfolded. She can see. She's not got the binds that she thinks she has. But it's like when she looks in the mirror, this is what she actually is feeling, you know. And it is a feeling. It's an illusion that you're trapped. But, you know, that whirlwind mind comes to mind here, particularly with the image there in the Magician. We've got this little sort of cyclone or whirlwind image, like a tornado in the water. So it is that thing of alchemizing. That is what you're trying to do at the minute. And the Empress energy being, you know, this is the Queen of Queens, and it's male or female, it's just the energy of the card. It's a card of Taurus. Some of you may or may not be Taurus, or you might have that sign prominent in your chart. But she's so connected to spirit, and she's so grounded, so nurturing, very loving energy. She's birthing something new. It could be a baby, or you guys are bringing a project maybe into the world. But yeah, it is that beautiful, magnetic, intuitive, very connected to nature. And there's something at the moment, you're going to have a eureka moment, is what it looks like. The Ace of Swords is it's like inspiration, a download, some kind of breakthrough energy, definitely here. So keep an eye out for your breakthrough. Queen of Cups then, and what you need to focus on. Can we clarify that Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? That's your card there. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. It's the slowest, like that's the slowest knight in the deck. Two of Swords is a card of decisions or confusion or having a choice, not knowing which way to turn. Okay, and let's see these two together. Queen of Cups, yeah, as I said, it's water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's, you can see the water is only up to her elbows here. You know, she's feeling balanced and serene. It is also very motherly energy as well, so there might be something, you know, the Empress is the mother kind of in the tarot, very feminine. It's a card of Venus as well. You know, she just embodies love and nurturing, what's it called? Nurturing, very nurturing energy, and also very abundant and comfortable. You know, she's sitting in her element, sitting pretty, they say, and very attractive. And the Queen of Cups then is this balanced person, that they have, you know, mastered their emotions, that they are very in touch with the deep waters of their emotions and know how to maintain the balance between the spiritual and the material aspects of, you know, what comes up every day. It's that mastery that we want, living life on life terms, comes through there. Knight of Pentacles then, to clarify it, it's like I see somebody coming towards you there maybe. It could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it could also be you. In fact, this is what you need to focus on. It's like in a balanced fashion, emotionally balanced, to move towards something slow and steady. Wins the race, comes through with that Knight of Pentacles. He's looking to not skip any steps, and he's also looking to be very diligent. He has all the tools here, just like that magician has all the tools. You can see them there in his belt. And it's like pursuing something in the material realm, but it's to pursue something that has longevity is what comes through, because the Pentacles are slow energy, and they talk about, you know, a long span of time rather than, you know, things that happen in a hurry, like the flash in the pan. This is something that'll, you know, it's to maintain for a long time. I don't know, but there's something about a choice here, using your discernment, maybe. Two of Swords, to tune into your inner wisdom there as well, with the Queen of Cups and the Empress below. This is the thing, your intuition can tell you, if you're blindfolded and you look within rather than outside of you, that actually when you take your focus from the external to internal, you actually hit the bullseye, and it's your innate compass rather than your visual external compass that does it for you. So Two of Cups then in the recent past. Can we clarify this Two of Cups, please? Let's see. What do we have for the Two of Cups, please, Spirit? I feel like it's about matching your frequency with what you want. Has just come through there as well. Now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Again, here it is again. Yeah, it was the Ten of Wands before. Ten of Wands in the recent past. So if that's the influence, you want to change. This is what influences your actions at the moment, and it's the Ten of Wands. And then in the recent past, we have the Ten of Wands. There could have been something regarding a connection where you didn't feel there was balance. Two of Pentacles at the back of the deck there. And that Ten of Wands could mean that they weren't carrying their own, you know, level of responsibility in the connection. It can be a friendship or work thing, or, you know, a family connection or a lover. It can be any kind of connection here at all with the Two of Cups. That this balance wasn't there, that you felt you were carrying the load or you were taking all the responsibility on your shoulders, quite literally, with that Ten of Wands, that there wasn't equal give and take, I feel, and that imbalance had to change. So when it gets to a 10, it's like you've decided to have had enough. You're bossing up here and you want to alchemize it. Maybe you're just confused as to how are you going to, alchemize this Ten of Wands into something that makes you feel powerful, that you are in your power again, because this is definitely a power card. It's somebody who sits on that throne of power and won't be moved. But your magician energy here and the Two of Pentacles is really saying that, like, it's a struggle to find balance at the moment. Maybe you're looking at prioritizing things here in the past, where it's like, which means more to you, the connection or the fact that there's an imbalance. What are you going to fight for? That sort of thing. Are you going to continue to feed the connection where you feel out of balance? And it's a difficult one to decide in that, if that's a decision. Like I said, we had the Two of Swords, was deciding what's what. But maintaining your inner balance here is what's coming through as well with that Ten of Pentacles, and I feel that that's where you're coming from into this energy here of the Empress, where, you're trying to prioritize things in your life. You're juggling as well, maybe other things that you have responsibility for in your external life, and it's trying to include self-care in that, and your connection with the divine. So let's see what we get for that King of Wands. What have we got for the King of Wands for this collective? Please, Spirit, show us. There's a few cards wants to come forward now. King of Wands, please, Spirit, what do we have for King of Wands? This is your strength position. So when you're in the, the energy of the King of Wands, it's like, wow. Two of Wands back of the deck. Sorry now. So yeah, if you're in the energy of the King of Wands, this is somebody unstoppable. You can see him, he's just a warrior, look at that. And he's actually leading that lion, so it's very brave, very courageous, very connected to spirit as well. The King and the Queen of Wands are very connected to the nature spirits, animals, they're very magnetic, very charismatic looking, this creature here. So you could be looking and feeling really ambitious and courageous at the moment, and I feel that's it. And you have a drive and a passion to do something with the King of Wands energy. Five of Swords is a place of bickering. This is your strength at the moment, thinking about the rows, the fights, the arguments, the tension that is causing such discord here that it needs to change on the number 5, and the 5 of anything means, it's got to change. Two of Wands then is that choice card. Are you going to stay in a comfort zone, or are you going to move out? And look at him looking at the world and the possibilities, and that's what this guy does here. You can see these torches of possibility, expansion. There is more outside the walls that he's protected himself with up to now. It is comfortable, and it is also your choice, is what I feel with this. And you're choosing to look at it anyway. Definitely coming away from this Five of Swords, Ten of Wands stuff, to move into the future and clear the way for yourself. So let's see what we get with the Seven of Wands in the near future. What do we have here for the Seven of Wands in the near future? Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Swords. That's the anxiety card. Eight of Swords in the mind. Anxiety then is the Nine of Swords. And the Chariot at the back of the deck. Something's happening really fast. This is these two cards are the fastest cards in the deck, as well as the Knight of Swords. Chariot card is a card of Cancer, so that might be significant in your placement, or you may know of Cancer person. But you can see this person here is going. It's about movement forward. It's about success as well. The Chariot card is a card of victory, overcoming challenges. But she's at a crossroads, so you are, like that Two of Wands we saw a minute ago. You can stay in your comfort zone, or you can move on to where things should lend to your expansion. It's not an easy thing to do. I know you're up at night about it in the future. You are maybe overwhelmed with stress. You need to watch out for yourself here, that you're not getting enough of sleep. This stuff is keeping you up all night. You have plans, but you just don't seem to have an order on them, is coming through here. 7 wands here. This is about you do need to protect your energy. You can see this lovely bubble of protection around this person here. And all these outside energies have to be excluded so she can find her peace and tune into this center for her guidance. And that's exactly it. Tuning into your own intuition, tuning in with your higher power. So you need to just be careful. The 9 of Swords is like, it feels like a coming and going energy. The 9 of Swords as in anxiety waves coming on you. Maybe, it's taken over the nights for you sometimes. But this card here is telling me that you're going to overcome this. This is a card of victory. It's a card of forward movement. And that's a very stagnant energy, the 9 of Swords. It's like, I'm so anxious, I don't want to move. I'm afraid to go anywhere. Your spirit guide is there. Look, I'm telling you, the sun is coming up. It's a brand new day, It is a mindset though, like this 8 of Swords. What it is in your mind is not exactly what's happening in the real world. It's that illusion of being trapped. We'll keep going here. Hanged Man. Can we clarify the Hanged Man in your guidance from Spirit here? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for the Hanged Man? It's a card of Pisces. Getting a new perspective. You want to build something. Look, there's 3 of Pentacles. There's your 10 of Cups. Woo-hoo, at the back of the deck. So this is your guidance from Spirit. You can have your 10 of Cups. This is the happily ever after card. It's a card of marriage, a card of family. Family, happy house, happy life, It's gorgeous. Emotional contentment. Hanged Man and the 3 of Pentacles. You need to get a new perspective on what you can do. So Pentacles are about doing them, about the material, tangible things you can put your hands on. You can take action on things. It's also a card of teamwork. There might be others coming in to help you. You could be some consulting with specialists and so on, like professionals regarding what your strategy is here for to overcome this anxiety, and counselling is definitely helpful. I know that there's free counselling options online to reach out for help when you need it. But there is something you're trying to build here, and you've kind of come to a standstill in the future position here where you can't get your head together, or you can't get your feet on the ground, solid enough to decide what are my next steps. So this is about next steps as well, the 3 of Pentacles. It's a plan, it's a strategy here, strategizing and talking things through with others. It's definitely going to be helpful with the 3 of Pentacles. This is your guidance, and it'll bring you this new perspective. It's also feeling that you're supported. This Hanged Man is, tuned in with the universe. It's getting inspiration from the universe there, that big sparkle at the crown there, and it's illumination. It's like that Ace of Swords at the start of the reading, it's that breakthrough energy, that maybe bouncing ideas off of other people is how you get inspired, or how you get another perspective with the Hanged Man there. But yeah, you don't actually need to be in a mad rush. That's what I feel like. The King of Wands does want to rush and get things done quickly, but I think you're going to be anxious, maybe 9 of Swords, and feeling a bit overwhelmed. 7 of Wands, that there's too much going on. I feel like there are other things going on for you guys at the moment, but you need to relax a bit and into the knowing that you are going towards your 10 of Cups here. This is ultimate satisfaction, emotional stability, emotional support. Let's see here. We have the 10 of Wands back again. It's on the table twice. What do we have for this 10 of Wands, please, as the influence for all of this? Let's see. Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Nine of Cups. This is great. And there's the Chariot again. Yeah. Moving forward. You want, this is your influence, you want to move forward. You don't want to stay stuck. And you do want a victory here. And Ten of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is like, this is you and your bliss. You know, number 9 talks to the self. It's like you're self-made. I love it. Spirit is co-creating with you, protecting you from predators. Look at while you're in your blissful state. So pouring into your own cup is so, so important. Like Spirit has said here, focus on Queen of Cups, taking slow, steady steps towards what you want, as well as self-love. It's hugely important. Self-love ultimately is going to lead you to turning your back on this Ten of Wands energy you've been in, overwhelmed, carrying the cans for everybody else, to actually, you know, tuning in and co-creating with Spirit to create this harmony and bliss in your life. And I love it. Just, you know, that's the Nine of Cups for you. It's really like contentment within the self. I love that. And relaxing into the knowledge that you are moving forward. If you're feeding your own cup, pouring into yourself, that in itself is progression, it's movement, it's going in the right direction. That's all we're meant to do, is kind of keep healing ourselves. Let's see what we have with the Eight of Wands. There's messages coming through with your, look at this, Eight of Wands. Something is quickly coming in. There's messages coming through, and it's to do with this Fool energy here, which is a new beginning. It's taking a leap of faith. You could be getting downloads. Your dreams are being realised. Maybe you're getting clarity by working on it, what it is that a new beginning looks like for you. Writing down those things, having a strategic plan is very helpful, very beneficial. Like the King of Wands is very strategic. This is strategy over here, the Three of Pentacles, that there's a plan, there's a kind of a step-by-step process here. And just like in recovery, you know, that whole thing of having a program for recovery, that amount of stability I gained from that, and the amount of stress I was able to take off myself. You know, how much I came out of this anxious and into this bliss sort of thing. It was like, okay, I don't have to do everything. There is a higher power here. There is a program to follow. It's something, you know, to help me day by day. A little bit of work every day, and a bit of self-love every day. Three of Cups again. This is, sorry, 3 again. This is, you know, those threes to talk about a foundation and a strategy to me. About 3333, sorry, it's just coming through there. Could be an angel number in 33. Maybe look that up and comment below if you know what it is. I'd love to read your comments. So yeah, you could be finding a reason to celebrate as well. It's coming towards you, that, you know, having these breakthroughs or having these messages. It could be emails, texts, phone calls. It can be just downloads, as I said, from Spirit. But something there is really setting you free. Just look at the energy of that Fool card. She's ready to take the leap. She's total trust in the universe, total trust in her higher power and in herself. And it's celebrating the likes of that, doing things that really light you up and make you feel that inner joy, you know, that childish free joy that you get when you're out with people, or you're, you know, just chatting and hanging around with people that really fill your cup, and you feel like you fill each other's cup equally, you know, equal give and take. It's huge. But you have little sparkles of joy throughout your life from here forward. Is going to emphasize you wanting to keep that magic, and I found that as well in recovery through the different programs I've seen. Because I am involved with CA and NA and AA, and yeah, they all have these things, you know. Do treat yourself, be your best friend. That's what's been coming through more than anything. And the last couple of weeks as well, it's like, take yourself out, be your own boyfriend or girlfriend. It's, you know, and then everything else doesn't matter. It's you and your higher power. But to feel that connection with others, it is important. Of course it's important. But like, you're at your best. We are all at our best, really, if we're filling our own cup first. Tend to the little things, you know. Gorgeous. I'm getting a bit emotional. Are you guys okay? Because I feel your energy a lot through these readings. Let's see, 4 of Cups. There's 3 cups spilled over here in that image as well. So 333 does mean something. Let's see, 4 of Cups, please, Spirit. What do we have for the 4 of Cups as potential outcome here? Looks like in the near future, or as your potential outcome, we're not going to be interested in connection with others or love, or maybe it is just love, we'll see. And there's the 8 of Swords. We're back to the beginning of the reading here with that 8 of Swords coming back out. The potential outcome is boredom, being fed up with the same old thing happening regarding connections in your life. You can see how bored she is, and that if that continues, that you are constantly looking on the, not looking on the bright side, just came in there, that you're going to miss these messages. And if you look here, hold on, get rid of these seconds, I get my hands back. So she's so focused on what's gone wrong and what's the point, is the attitude there, real fed up energy, and this other person here, she's surrounded by swords, but like you, me and the wall can see that you can walk through those swords, and these binds are not so, huge. It looks as thin as thread, and it's all in her head. She's convinced she's trapped, she can't move. And look at the spirit guide here, there's a little bluebird sitting there and saying, boy, come over here, take off the blindfolds, look around. It's not as bleak as you think, because it never is it? When you unpack things, that's what I found as well doing step work. It's like unpacking the things and starting to dig into what has gone on and where have I been feeling resentments and all of that kind of thing, or grief or loss or any kind of heartache. It's like, crikey, they weren't as bad, whoever it was that was involved in what I felt was a total betrayal. They weren't, intent on destroying me. It wasn't that. I had a part to play in it, and it wasn't that bad, like the bluebird is saying here. And there we are, we're right back to the beginning of the reading. Ace of Swords. There is a breakthrough here for you guys. Can't believe it. It's exactly the same. That was at the back of the deck when I pulled the Empress that time, remember? There's a breakthrough here, and it's regarding you coming into your power. This is absolutely it. And look, 9 of Pentacles. Future is very bright. But it's almost as a warning there about looking at things like the glass is half empty. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be working hard. But, it's not going to be hard like, oh, I have to go to work today kind of work. It's like, this is every little bit of work I do. Knight of Pentacles. There's a little treasure to be got from it. That's that sort of feeling of, when you, the sense of accomplishment. That's what I was trying to find. Thank you, Spirit. And this is it, sense of accomplishment. That's your new kind of leader, or your new kind of, I don't know, what's the word? Navigation. You're navigating according to what way? Potential. Which direction does potential lie? You're following that, and with that, in Knight of Pentacles energy, you will feel like you're putting in a little bit of work every day, but it's slow and steady wins the race. And it is that thing, he's going right towards this lack mentality here in your potential outcome, and it's almost like, here, I can help, so don't be afraid to ask for help. This self-imposed prison of the mind, the 8 of Swords, it's that self-fulfilling prophecy, of as long as I think along that line, I will feed it. We also have 888, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Swords again there. But this is a time of transformation, and I feel it's for the long game. You want mental stability from here on out, and you're setting yourself free. some of you might want to go on a holiday or a break. It is that time of year as well, because there's a lot of kind of, the ocean is coming through there. The Hanged Man talks about breaks and taking a reprieve, trying to get a new perspective, to zoom out, you know, that kind of, get a higher vision on something. But there's a breakthrough here for you guys, and it's celebrating as well with that Three of Cups we had a while ago, celebrating all these little wins, because this is the card of the win for me. And we had the Chariot twice as well. You really are freeing your soul. It's emancipation, I feel, here for you. This is beautiful. I'm going to get one of these gorgeous cards, the Angels and Ancestors deck. Might have a message for you guys today, so let's tap in. And yes, thank you all for joining me again today. It is such a pleasure to connect to you all, to your energies each day. I love it. It really does lift me up, and I hope you feel the same. So comment below, like the video, share the content with others you think would benefit from getting these messages from Spirit each day. And yes, let's see what your guides have for you guys. This is your card. Earth's Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Isn't that just stunning? Look at this image, you guys. Look at that. See his third eye chakra? It looks like an emerald. Holy cow. This is incredible. Stay rooted and grounded. Be devoted and committed is on the bottom of the deck there. Let's see. We're going to read this one. Earth Guardian from the book. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. These are such great cards. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth, who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet, and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian, excuse me, the Earth Guardian. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Non-binary, please. Okay. Their staff, adorned with the dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams into reality. Magician energy, as above, so below. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed to have to deal with. That's exactly it. It's about, tending to the garden. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, folks, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that these messages helped you today, as they have done me. And do like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified as to when I post again. And I will see you all the next time. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And namaste. See you tomorrow.